Delivering lecture on the topic From Classroom to Cyberspace, the ICT Experiential Learning Pedagogy for Skill Development, Professor Idon Esrudosen admits that ICT tools are reshaping education from teacher-centered lecture-based model to one that emphasizes student active participation and practical application of knowledge, which are key components of experiential learning. She notes that effective usage of ICT would address long-standing challenges in access to quality education, enabling remote learning opportunities and enriching classroom instruction despite systemic challenges. The professor of educational technology enumerates the benefit of ICT to include giving room to easy access to information for the global community in sharing ideas, appreciation of discoveries, giving unrestricted access to both teachers and students, amongst others.
Government, students, individuals should also work on local content development. Local government development in Nigeria involves designing educational materials that reflect the cultural, linguistic, and socio-economic realities of Nigerian students. It emphasizes using indigenous languages, traditional symbols, and local relevance cases in teaching materials.
She has clearly told us that it's possible to move from classroom to cyberspace, and that basically will involve, it will need government involvement. From the lecture, she has set aside agenda for action, and then stress the need for local conflicts, and make 9 solid recommendations that can help us to move from classroom to cyberspace.
As a memorial, there was a presentation of lecture book and a plaque. Wisdom Jacob, NTA News.
Oil palm has over the years contributed largely to economic growth, having served at one time as the mainstay of the Nigerian economy before the discovery of crude oil. With its viability and economic potentials, the Nigerian Palm Produce Association of Nigeria says it will continue to push for the cultivation of hybrid species of the oil palm for improved yield. Chairman of the association in the state, Mrs. Bernadette Ekanem, and other stakeholders say the distribution, which is timely and strategic, will be beneficial to the local economy as the many uses of the plant makes it an important asset.
To encourage our farmers to plant the new breed of Tenera hybrid oil palm, because before now we have had the wild grove. The wild grove is prominent in Akwa Ibom, and we want to replace all the wild growth with the new hybrid Tenera. That is why we do this.
This Tenera will give you 2.5 years. You start getting a result, start harvesting. Then the one that you planted before that takes like 6-7 years. And apart from that, this new Tenera, the yield is far higher.
That mandate is to rebuild, to restructure, and reposition Akwa Ibom State in particular and Nigeria at large to her original stand in oil palm produce.
I do appreciate the National Palm Produce Association of Nigeria to keep up with that agenda, because with this we are going to have food in abundance.
You can use palm oil to do anything if you are serious about the business. And so I want to tell those ones that are going to get this, please make good use of it.
Some beneficiaries commend the association, promising to make good use of what is given.
It is very good investment, which we call on farmers to key into the Tenera planting. And of course, you know that in our state, Akwa Ibom State, we have the highest smallholder farmers. And with the development of the rice agenda of His Excellency, we are going back to farm.
Today you can know that the palm oil is more expensive than crude oil in the international market. You can't even talk about the palm kernel oil. Understand? These are value chains that we need to explore.
The Tenera oil palm is a super hybrid species which has a high oil yield and is resistant to diseases. The 2025 flag off and distribution of oil palm seedlings to farmers signals the beginning of the planting season. In Uyo, Edith Yongiba, NTA News.
The solution to your building and construction works is Regan Stones, dealer in chippings, hardcore, iron rods, cement, sharp sand, and blocks of all kinds. At Regan Stones, integrity is our watchword. We are equipped to deliver to you regardless of the quantity you desire. We scale every product with our weighing bridge so you can be rest assured of the exact quantity of products you buy from us. Our dedicated and committed staff, coupled with efficient automated vibrating machine, guarantee our unfailing delivery always. We have top-notch customer care services to attend to you in minutes. Locate us at Regan Stones, Goswell Akpabio Crescent, Shelter Afraid, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Our office line 0916-641-1972. Regan Stones, reliable and trusted. Regan Stones, quality beyond imagination.
Goodly Pearls Recovery Mandate presents Women's Magazine program entitled Her Voice and Strength. Join us as we share stories of resilience, courage, and triumph about women. It will explore women who are changing the world, women who have made and left legacies, iconic women with strengths and voices that translated to huge successes in our time. Join Dora Okwabasi on NTA Channel 12 Uyo as she presents the program Her Voice and Strength every Saturday 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. Keep a date.
Ikorokuyo is a community around the Ekpa Road, the town campus area of the University of Uyo. Here, most residents are students and petty traders struggling to survive. According to the people, this place has been a flashpoint for several criminal activities, as houses are raided almost on a weekly basis, with properties looted and their females often raped. A sad story that melts the heart as they narrate their ordeals.
Last night, I was in my room and then I was asleep. They brought light, so I stood up to off my fan, and then the next thing I heard somebody, I heard a loud noise, and then it was as if something fell inside my room. And then when I tried to get up, I saw a very flashlight, bright light on my face. And then when I tried to figure out who it was, I did not know. So I discovered that it was a thief. I had to shout. I shouted, I screamed. They don't allow us to have peace. Have you seen my dad's face? They punched my dad, an old man.
I packed in here about a month ago. Since I packed in here, I've never slept in my house for 1 week. I go to Raipa because they've raided this area for more than 2 weeks.
Some boys jumped over my fence, came into my compound, and then got the key to the gates, came in, harassed the students, collected their phones, their laptops.
They also speak on measures to bring this ugly menace to an end.
All effort to keep this place safe is proven abortive. But by the grace of God, I and my council are not tired and will never be tired. We are still working tirelessly to see how we can make sure this place is a safe place for all, both indigenous and non-indigenous living here.
This particular community does not have members of Ibom Community Watch. We don't have. And we need them, we need the government to also give us a chance for them to be also recruited, because that little stipend will also help these people to be up and doing.
The government should stop people from selling these hard drugs, alcoholics, and whatever is disturbing people's brain.
Though the police public relations officer Tim Fon John, when contacted, says personnel was sent to the area immediately they got the information. The people believe bad road network in the area and lack of street light could be reasons the police arrived late. In Uyo, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
For residents of Nor-Koritam, the free medical outreach was an answered prayer, having to pay a token of 500 naira compared to what is paid in public hospitals. Chairman of Akwa Ibom State Task Force on Monitoring of Private Health Facility and Anti-Quackery, Dr. Celeste Nakpan, acting on a tip-off on the alleged fake eyes treatments, mobilized the committee members to the venue at Nor-Koritam Village Town Hall. On arrival, residents say the alleged fake doctor was arrested by the police and some of the team members had left the venue. Some of them who had already paid 500 naira with treatment administered say over 200 people, including children, have been treated.
Telling people that is from missionary, that is giving people drugs, some juice to drink, that any kind of sickness you have, that thing will heal. Yesterday, they've almost killed somebody here because of the crowd. So I thank the Chief Magistrate so much for intervening today to come and carry this guy from there. We know what exactly happened, that this guy is not from Ministry of Health.
Drops into the eye and also another something like juice into people's mouth, and claiming that with prayers that God can heal all types of sicknesses. And we took the medicine because we did not know. We thought it was government approved.
My parents 500 and we are 8 people in the house. So 500 times, the man came and said that they should take the drugs, that they will be healed of all the sickness and everything. And some people came and gave testimony. I witnessed it. So they said that one woman said that whenever she put the thing on her eye, she'll be having pains, that she's not doing it again.
The state chairman, Nigerian Medical Association, Dr. Onyekan Peter, scheme and consequences of fake drugs.
All claims to be both a pastor and a doctor, and by God's grace we have been able to disperse, and the culprit has been arrested. And when we came here, the people were still waiting for him to get. More people are still coming to look for card for the free medical outreach, but we have been able to inform them that the man was a quack, and we have told them what the government is doing to improve their health, including the ambulance services. The village, for the first time, they are aware that they can call the ambulance number 80 00022.
On interrogation at Itan Police Station, the alleged fake doctor, Gabriel Gideon, says he is not a professional doctor, but an evangelist who prays and uses mixed substances to cure diseases. Mr. Gideon further confessed to administering concoction to a woman with fibroid disease, children with various sicknesses, among others. Mr. Gideon Gabriel, fake doctor, is from Ikorotobo in Nturubium local government area. Nsikar Okon,
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, off a back road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, off a back road Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badge Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Gathered here are leaders of the different Umo and support groups from the 31 local government areas of Akwa Ibom State under the leadership of the Senior Special Advisor to the Governor on Support Groups, Pastor Samuel Edet. They are here on one-day prayer summit to table the government of Akwa Ibom State before God for divine guidance upon the Governor, his family, the State Executive Council, and the entire state.
And we are working to profile to keep this group for His Excellency. I tell you, no group will benefit than this group in this government. He has 8 years. He has only finished 2. 6 years. Why wouldn't he touch us? He will. He's a very sincere person. If he has called us to constitute a directorate, he will still call them and benefit them. Remember, some of them have benefited. The number is large, almost 200,000.
The officiating minister, Bishop Chris Nyong, while speaking on the theme, Let the Light Shine, notes that light is the beginning of every good thing. He reassures that the faithful God will never fail to bless those who put their trust in him.
To somebody that aligned to the will of God concerning that person to manifest or fulfill his prophetic destiny. The success of that person, the tithe of the success of that person is paid into your account without you knowing it. That's why the Bible says in the book of Matthew that he that giveth to the rich man or a prophet shall have a prophet reward.
The summit, which is now a monthly ritual of the support group, featured prayers and car ministrations. In Uyo, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
The funeral service in honor of Sir Emmanuel Sebastian Udoh was a solemn occasion marked by a deep sense of loss and grief by his family members, political associates, colleagues, friends, and community members who gathered to pay their last respects and bid their farewell. In his biography, late Sir Emmanuel Udoh was a devout Catholic, an active member of the Knights of St. John International, a football enthusiast, popularly called Bullet, a unifier and community leader committed to the development of his people.
They called him Bullet, not just for the speed in his legs, but for the force of his presence, the sharpness of his convictions, and the impact he left wherever his feet touched the ground.
In his sermon, Reverend Father John Nkeruwem of St. Mary Catholic Church, Obiofort, reminded Christian faithful that there is victory after death.
How do we look at death? How do we prepare for death? And of course, if there is anything we know, it is that someday we will die.
The funeral service also featured a prayer of faith and final commendation for late Sir Emmanuel Udoh. Governor Umeno, in his heartfelt tributes, says the demise of Sir Emmanuel Udoh is a great loss to the state.
As we bid him farewell today, I urge you to continue to project those ideals of faith, service, and community, which were the defining elements of his life.
Family members and friends shared memories they cherished with him.
My brother was a brother, yes. He was also a friend. He was that man that I looked up to growing up. He was that man that gave me an identity.
He has done his best, so it's left for the children to copy the footsteps.
I mourn with the family, the entire local government. We are deeply saddened by this turn of events. We can only ask God to continue to keep them, to console them.
The funeral service was filled with reflections and celebrations of Sir Emmanuel Udoh's life, legacy, and the impact he made. Late Emmanuel Udoh was a football coach and team manager of Aqua United Football Club. He is survived by his wife, children, and family members. Among is the MD, Ibom Icon and Golf Resorts, Dr. Charles Udoh. In Uyo, Joy Ubani, NTA News.